Okay, you're live now.
I think you've got lipstick on your nose.
No, it's not lipstick on my nose.
Oh.
You sure?
No, oh, we're here. Hello.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk About Ice 2019 version, guys. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. But before we do that, of course, I'm going to have a drink of my coffee in my Neo cup.
Yay.
So, got so much to tell you. We have so much to cover today. So we're talking about AAIC, and it's Let's Talk About AAIC tonight. So
it is.
It's a little bit different. We're preparing for a huge year. We've already got so many amazing people coming on the show over the next couple of months.
Oh, yeah.
People who are can't wait to really share and make their testimony, their story, and in hope that other people out there don't fall into the same entrapments that they did. They were one of the lucky ones to get out of ice addiction. But it's all in the name of education and awareness that we do this show. And we ask you tonight, before, when we do these shows, that we ask you to tap in and share it. Share these shows on your page. Because you don't know who you're going to be able to help and the lives you're going to be able to change through the show. People get in contact with us all the time, and they reach out for help to get out of ice addiction, and family members. I mean, this girl here is continuously just dedicated heart and soul to helping families out there, and the network of our presenters and family support, peer support workers, all underneath Leanne's leadership, and she takes the first point of call here, and really my hat goes off to you, Leanne, because you do just such amazing work, pairing up people with buddies and
thank you.
And having the families get support from people that have had that same experience but live in the area and can help them with some tools. So well done, you're doing an incredible job. So give her a big hand, a big clap, and
I could do
shout
with
out.
another hand.
Send her lots of love. Holy yeah, stop it. She's always making me laugh. That's the awesome thing about our family at AAIC. We all go through trials and tribulations, and life can be a bit challenging at times, but we've got to keep in unity. We've got to keep together as a family and support each other, and with good people around you, like this girl. You're laughing all the time, and you've got to look at the bright side. And when I get down, and it does happen, she kicks my butt, and says, look, people need us, get up, stop it, so it's been, I just want to honour you today, Leanne, on the show, and guys, just really send her the love through Facebook, and because we really do appreciate you.
Okay. I'll order a neck size up on the hats now, because you've just given me a big head.
Good.
It's a team effort. It's a real team effort out there, guys. So speaking of hats, that was a great segue, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got a ponytail on. I should have
You got a ponytail on?
I should have thought about that
Oh,
before.
well, maybe I should put it on my
Yeah.
funny head. Will it go on my head?
You haven't got a funny head. It's a great head.
Oh, it is
Oh, that
good.
looks so good on you. Oh my goodness, look at it. You know what? That's the young one's caps.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a flat cap.
Oh,
So we have
cool.
two different types of caps, yeah? Oh,
Where's the other cap?
where's the other cap? Can you throw that cap over to
Mum,
me? That
Mummy
one? Mum?
CC.
Which one? That one. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, there it is.
Awesome. Thank you, Mum. Mum comes in every Thursday and cleans our offices. Just want to do a big shout out and a big thank you to my mum, because she's just been so supportive through this whole journey of AAIC, and every person that is on board with AAIC and comes in, whether it is taking bottles to am I allowed to say that? Yeah, look at her. She's trying to be young. She's just, it's so suits you. But that's the young cap, right?
Okay, that's the young cap.
Hold on,
I'm
let
trying
me
to
finish
keep
what I
an eye on
was
who's
trying to
watching.
say. Every
Okay, you say and I'll
person
type.
that is part of making this possible, from people who go to do outreach, to presenters, to family support, to buddies, to office cleaning, administration, accounting, bookkeeping. There's so many areas. Brad here tirelessly every Thursday. He's from Extreme Live, by the way, so if you want something videoed, and he does some amazing tricks with his computer and camera, and if you want some work done in that area, and I know a lot of friends in the film industry, he's really awesome, so you need to hire this guy. He's awesome. But don't take him away from Thursday nights, that's all, okay? But he tirelessly works full time and comes in and he edits for us and he films the show, so I just want to honour him as well tonight for he's
thanks,
tired
Brad.
tonight, and he's come in here and he's tirelessly doing this amazing show so that we can help more people out there. So
Okay.
now we can talk about the caps.
Tell us about the caps.
These caps, right, as I'll show you, you look so cool in that cap.
Oh,
that
stop
one
it.
there, you do, you look young,
Stop
but
it.
no, straight.
straight. It looks, it's a bit big.
What happens is, this one, I've got a ponytail.
Oh,
so you
see,
can put it
I
down.
love that.
You love that?
I think
I
that's
love that.
cute.
That looks really cute on you. I want to see it on the screen.
Gucci
So
cute.
this one here, I like it because it's got. If you
Yes.
look really close up on the cap here, you've got NEO, NEO, NEO. And guys, NEO is our new brand. We are preparing to launch this new brand. I've got a few amazing things that I need to share with you about this brand. We are going to be having some signature range. So we're going to have some celebrities that are going to be signing some of these brands.
Wacko.
And it will be available for purchase. So some of the Neo t-shirts, which is, I've got
Yes.
one on today, and very Neo over here. It
Yes.
doesn't shout out ice, anti-ice or anything. And then you've got the back. I don't know if you can see it, Brad. Can you see it?
Yep.
On the screen.
Cool.
Yep. So you've got the back and you've got the Neo on the back. We're also going to have so many other things. We've got some singlets, some gym wear. Oh, where's the bag?
Why is Jim wearing your wear?
Is there a bag there?
There's a gym
A black
bag
bag on the
Jim,
floor.
Jim's very popular.
A black- oh, I forgot
He's got
to
a
bring
gym bag. And his
Gym bag, yeah. Thanks, Mum.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the gym bag. It's got NEO and it's got no to ice. Yep. And it's even got a little ice tag. I don't know
Oh
if the
my
camera can pick that
gosh.
up, but
It's an ice pick.
It's an ice pick. No,
No,
it's
it's
a
a pick
little
of
tag.
ice, a little
It's a
tag.
tag, right?
Yeah.
So it's fully lined inside, and this is the gym bag that you can purchase and pre-order online.
Right.
We haven't officially launched all of this, so this
That
is
was my next
secret.
question.
It's coming. It's coming. We've got one sponsor so far,
Okay.
and we are looking for another part sponsor. So if you're interested in some advertising and marketing around a signature range, we have some celebrities on board. So we will. I'll release that in a minute because I've
So-
gone off track, haven't I?
Yeah, we're going to do some magic stuff tonight with Brad. Speaking of Extreme Live, she's going to talking about launching the Neo brand. Do you know Ian Jacobs?
Of course I know Ian. He's
Tell
one
us
of
about
our-
him.
Oh my goodness, he's one of our ambassadors, right?
Yay.
He's one of our celebrity ambassadors. Ian, I was actually with him today. And I went up to Brisbane and he's launching a new game.
Hi, my
Now,
name's
I'm
Ian
not
Jacobs.
allowed
I'm
to
a former
disclose
world
any
champion,
information as yet.
fighter,
But I can tell you now,
ex-international
I had a shot.
bodyguard,
That's why I'm in my gym gear. I had a shot. And I had so much fun. It was like, it's so unreal. I just want to play it again and again. And it's a physical game, right? But and there's a lot of different things. There's going to be a movie and there's going to be an actual computer game for it. So
It's a different type of addiction.
because
A healthy.
sport, a healthy addiction. And because Ian is so fit and such an amazing hearted person,
Oh,
he has
yeah.
agreed to be one of our celebrity ambassadors, and we're going to be releasing a signature range. Now, if you don't know Ian Jacobs, he's a world champion kickboxer for and I've got a video. I think Brad's going to play something.
Are you ready to play that, Brad?
Yeah, maybe yes.
So, we're going to show you a little clip about who Ian is, and we're going to have some merch, and we're going to have some t-shirts and caps that will be signed by Ian very, very shortly. And as one of our ambassadors, he's very strong on not even once. He says, say no to ice, it'll kill, steal, and destroy your life. So, if you want to play that, Brad, that'll be awesome.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Ian Jacobs. I'm a former world champion fighter, ex-international bodyguard, mentor to many. I've changed lives. I've been lucky enough to have mentors in my life and been helped through my hard times. I've helped others through theirs, and I'm here to give advice on you and your life and for the people you love and you care about. Now, there's one thing that I know that is fact. I've tried drugs before, and I've been an alcoholic. I've had people that have helped me through things. But most importantly, what I do want to say is talk about this horrific, and I say horrific, drug, ice. Now, if you're someone that wants to do anything in life, say no first. Number one, don't start. Because I want you to right now to think of the most horrible person you know, the most unloyal, unhonourable, disrespectful, lying, compulsive lying, stealing dog that you know. you will become that person. Some of my truest friends, some of my best friends, the most honourable, respectful human beings on the planet have turned into the most compulsive, lying pieces of shit that I've ever known. And some of them we've helped through, and others that haven't been able to. The thing is, once you start, it's almost impossible to stop. I've only ever seen one person out of so many people come through it. One. So don't start. If you care about someone, if someone cares about you and offers you this drug, they are your frenemy. Do you know what a frenemy is? It's someone that pretends to be your friend and your enemy. It is a false drug. It was designed by Hitler to have control of his army, to make them do horrific things to people. And it's exactly what it does. If you want to be the most disrespectful person in your family, if you want to be that most horrible person you can think of in real life, those scumbags you see on the movies, you will be that person. That's who you want to be remembered by. Then you take that drug. Take it once, all right, and do that. Become that horrible person. If you have any sort of honor, loyalty, anything to your family, to the people you care about, the people you love, say no. Say no once. Say no twice. And just continue to be. Have that honor, have that pride within yourself, have that strength. Just that strength to say no to that. Okay, because it is the devil's drug. It is the most evil, horrible, disgusting thing I've ever known in the existence of my life. That you become everything you hate about everyone, you will become. Everything you hate that you could be, you will become. It takes you, it takes your soul, and you no longer be the person that you want to be. You'll be the most horrific person. People have killed people, chopped people up. They've done all these stupid, horrific things to the people they love the most. You know, and they come out and they go, it wasn't me, it was the drugs, it was the drugs. And it wasn't them, it was the drugs. But they said yes. And you have the knowledge to watch this, and you have the knowledge and the power to say no. And if you say yes, these are the things you're going to become. Not possibly, 100%, you will become the most horrible person you ever know to everyone you know. Don't be that person. Have the strength to say no. Have the strength to be you. Have the strength to love, to care, even that little bit. Alright? The future is yours. The freedom is yours. Now remember this, depression is only a cycle. Depression is like being really hungry. The more depressed you are, the more lucky you are, because when you eat, it's going to taste so good. And that's what life is about depression. Don't turn to this evil thing. It's going to turn you around, okay? Love, care, be strong. Tomorrow is always going to be a better day. Tomorrow will be next month. It's a cycle. Depression is a cycle. Don't fall into that trap. And remember, frenemies, they are the evilest, scummiest dogs of the world, people that offer you this stuff, okay? Have a look closely. They make you think that it's an empowering thing, it's all this stuff. Bullshit. You be strong, you have the courage. You have courage, you have commitment, or you be a coward. Which one do you want to be? Be the hero, don't be the fool.
Back on.
And we're back on the air.
Awesome.
How was that?
That's awesome. And that's Ian Powerhouse Jacobs, who is one of AAIC's ambassadors, and he's going to be launching this amazing game, and he's all for the Not Even Once brand and helping people out of addiction and into recovery and saying no, not even once, and standing up against that. Leanne, I just wanted to show you, and we've just got a couple of samples, and I gave Ian the boxing gloves key ring today.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to have some key rings as well as part of the range.
Yes.
So we've got a surfboard, and we're talking to a few pro surfers at the moment to have a
Woohoo!
signature range in surf signatures, and we've also got a skateboard. So you can get your key ring also online in our shop.
Yep.
And all of this stuff, guys, you can purchase it online in our shop. We are talking to some gyms out there. So if you have a gym and you're in Australia and you're interested in having some stock and helping AAIC put the freeze on ice in your area, we can put a merch stand and some info in your gym, and people can purchase we're going to have a singlet gym top for girls and guys.
Wow.
And also the gym bag, and we'll further develop the range into drink bottles and so forth later on. But you can help. So if you have a store and you think, hey, I can have some of this stock here, and to sell it and to help put the freeze on ice in our nation, here's an opportunity. You may not be able to come in and volunteer, or you may not be able to come in or donate, or offer services, but if you have a shop, and you can definitely help by having some stock there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so get in touch with us if that's you.
Get on the website and go to our shop, guys. www.australianantiicecampai.org.au/shop.
Shop?
How it is? Oh,
Yeah,
look,
because you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, dash shop.
AAIC
Thank you,
shop.
Brad.
Thank you, Brad. I see that up on the screen
I
here
don't know
now.
if this hat
Hey, I want
is
to do
any
some
good.
shout outs.
Oh,
You
okay.
think about your hat and your gorgeous face. Well, I say a shout out to Mandy.
Hey, Mandy.
Hey, Brock.
Paul's online. Hey,
Oh, Paul. Hey, Paul and Kayla.
Oh,
And
guys.
yeah, Paul and Leanne's online. Oh, hang on, that's me.
Leanne, you also wanted to do some shout outs for
I did.
some of our sponsors out there.
Yeah, we've got
So-
some new sponsors that just come on board. Thank you, Brett from KB Supplies and Sean. They do a magnificent job.
Wow. And
Talk a
guys,
bit more
yeah,
about
this
them.
brand is
Yeah.
all due to them, you
To
know.
them.
Don't
Thank
forget
you.
to get your coffee mug. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
check it out.
Get your coffee mug or your tea bag.
I'm sure you drink
Sorry,
coffee
Mum.
or tea or hot chocolate
Yeah.
or water. Yeah.
Yep. Or now Heaney's
Yes.
Printing. Susan and John Heaney. Very big shout out to you guys. These guys are supplying our a few printing things and our wristbands. See
Oh,
our
wow.
wristbands for our upcoming, which we're going to talk about later.
Yep.
Hold on. Sit on the edge of your seat. We're going to talk about a huge event. Hey, it's a huge event. So we're going to, so don't buck on out of here. We're going to talk about that. I said buck. Oops. Anyway, the wristbands. They're providing the wristbands. I'm going to get myself in trouble.
Yes, you
What's
are.
new?
What's new?
So notice that. The boss said that. Oh dear. So Heaney's. Thank you, Susan and John Heaney.
Thank you,
for
Susan
your
and John, for
support.
helping and supporting. So,
Yeah.
see, you know, like I said before,
Mm.
you might not be able to help one way, but you can possibly help another way. And you know, it's in unity, guys, that we can actually continue doing the work that we
Yes.
do. It's with your help. It's with
Yes.
the community support. You know, we are all together, one body. You
We
know,
are.
and you might be the little finger or the little toenail on the foot, but every bit
Sometimes
matters.
people-
Yeah. So if you can help, you know, with purchasing a t-shirt or a cap and giving it as a gift, or if you want to donate to the cause and what we do, we are unfunded. We are
Yeah.
solely funded for the work that we do through communities and people in communities like yourself
Yep.
who donate and help us educate more youth and provide family support and peer support.
Yeah.
So, you know, every $10 helps us educate one youth against the dangers of
Right.
ice from lived experience. And, you know, Leanne, when we go
Speaking
into
of
these
which-
classrooms, it's amazing, you know,
Oh, yeah.
how much impact these educators and
Speaking of
presenters have.
lived experience, we've got our upcoming next training next week where we train our new presenters to do the workshops. It's pretty intense training and they usually get through. And we've got 7 new presenters
Wow.
coming on board.
Awesome.
So,
Some are from Cairns.
yes, we've got...
2 people from
yeah,
Cairns.
we've got Casey, who we interviewed a few weeks ago last year. Casey Wright, if you remember.
Yeah,
you could
that's
type
right, she
in
was on the
YouTube.
show.
She was on the show. We've got
Awesome.
Corinne coming from Harvey Bay.
Yeah.
And so we've got seven fantastic people coming in next week, which we're going to be training.
Awesome.
Speaking of which, these guys go out and they do the workshops in the schools and in the corporate places.
Yep.
And what we would like to show you now is a testimony from Tagulawa School.
Oh, yeah, that's
Principal,
right.
what's his name? Principal Jerry?
Jerry Maloney, yeah.
Jerry Maloney. He, just to give you guys an idea of what the schools, what they are thinking about our presenter workshop.
Yep.
I think our wonderful producer is ready, Brad, to show the testimony of Principal Jerry from Tagulawa, principals from Tagulawa School.
Yeah.
Then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about that. How's
Awesome. Let's see
that?
it.
Awesome. Go for it. And it's coming.
My name is Jerry Maloney. I'm the principal of the Tagulawa School at Ormo on the Gold Coast. We've had the pleasure of the Australian Anti-Ice Campaign presenters at this school for the last 2 years. We've had Andrea Simmons and another volunteer called Ben. The reason we asked them to come to the school is that there's an epidemic of ice in Brisbane, on the Gold Coast, in Toowoomba, and a lot of regional centres, and we really want to arm our kids with the knowledge to which it will do. no one's immune from this. The great thing about the Australian Anti-Ice campaign is that the people who do present from the heart. They've been through the process. They've been picked off by people who've given them ice in the first place. They've travelled a journey that has put them into the depths of despair. Andrea herself has medical conditions that are going to take a long time to heal, if at all. So the beauty of them coming to your school is that they talk from the heart. They've been through the experience, but they've come out the other end, which a lot of people don't. And if we don't do something about it with our kids, we tell them what's in this stuff, what it is that they're ingesting or shooting up. If they're not aware of it, then God only knows this epidemic's going to get even worse. So invite them to your school. Do your kids a favour. We love ours. I'm sure you do too.
Okay, we're back. And because we're looking down, we're looking at something fantastic. Thank you for those people that are kindly donating as we speak.
And
I
Guidicati. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for your $10 donation. Every $10, guys, helps us educate another youth against the danger device. So,
absolutely.
Every dollar counts, you know. We can't do the amazing work like give out information, pocket cards, the flyers that we hand out at Outreach, you know, and the continued, you know, sometimes you have to go and have a cup of coffee with somebody in addiction or, you know, put petrol in somebody's car so that they can go and help a family out and find food parcels and you know, all these kind of things. Like, you know, unfortunately it takes money. Like I had a guy ask me the other day, it was funny because he said, "What do you need money for?" And I said, "Well, yeah." He goes, "What do you need money for? Aren't you all volunteers?" And I go, "Yes, we are. We don't get paid, but we still need to pay for rent, and we still need to pay for internet and phone lines, and you know, we still have costs in terms of material that we hand out to people, and you know, there's so much overheads, you know, just in rent alone, you know, for office space. So people don't realise how much it costs to do what we do, you know. And he said, "Oh, but aren't you flying all over Australia?" What people don't realise is that I get flown sometimes to do a workshop in Cairns or in another state, but that's from the community have actually flown me out there. So you know, I own nothing and I don't work for nothing, but I do want to protect our youth and our next generation from falling down that entrapment that I've been down. And in hope that they don't have to suffer the long consequences that that people that suffer go through ice addiction do. So
and it's groups like Rotaries that pay for Andrea. They get together a CIAT, a community ice action team, and they're the ones that pay for Andrea to fly out and to do what she does because they can see in their own communities how bad it is and the ripple effect it has. It doesn't just affect one person, it affects families and communities.
And sometimes, you know, it's even companies like up in Cairns, we have Andrew Ford, you know, from Mariba Ford, and he's an amazing sponsor up there, and Graham up there, you know, protecting those kids. They every year they put an allotment of money to help us educate those kids in the Mariba Tablelands area, and I believe we now have some Rotaries coming on board to do the rest. We're training up some presenters in Cairns, but still it takes money. They have to put petrol in their car, they have to eat, and they have to put uniforms on, and they have to hand out materials. So every bit helps, guys, and that's what we do with the money.
That's right.
We're a non-for-profit charity, and 100% of our funds go back into doing what we do in every aspect. So that's just to clear that up. I just wanted to.
No, that's good. I think it's
it's
very timely. So we just watched the footage of Principal Jerry from Toogoolawah. You heard what he had to say, guys, and how important it is, and even that, you know, once they see the footage, and we've had even AMBOs and police officers see the workshops, and they go, wow. They're dumbfounded because they think this is what we need. We don't need, you know what, we're going to talk about and show footage from being out on the streets at schoolies later on in the program, and kids are saying what they're saying about hearing from our lived experience presenters too. So now talking about forums,
Can I just talk about this before we talk
We're
about
going to talk about that down there.
Oh.
It's on the list down below.
So bossy.
I know, but listen, if you want to do anything, just show this and just whet their appetite. Hook them in. You've got to hook the audience in, mate.
Guys, if you want to help and you don't know how to help, but if you have like plastic
this
bottles that you collect, that you drink from, yeah, they have 10 cents, give back 10 cents.
Yes.
You can now help by saving your bottles, yeah, and putting them in a bag of 50 and putting a sticker on them saying AAIC and putting this number on there and taking it to your local drop-in centre. Now, you can find your local drop-in centre on the webpage. Now, I'll read that out to you.
You know this is only for Queensland residents.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
This is a Queensland initiative from the government.
Oh, I wanted it to go everywhere.
Well, maybe you can get them to post it to us.
Well, I don't know if the other state officers can do this. They'll probably
No,
be able to
I'm
do
not
it
sure.
in their state. I don't know if you do it in
I
the
know
other
in
state.
Queensland
but
you can.
If you're out there and you're from another state but Queensland, and you want to find out whether your
Yeah.
state does this as well, maybe you can be the team leader there to collect bottles in your state and help. Because every 10 cents is given back to the charity of your choice. So
Okay.
you can do that, and you can collect your containers and bottles and bag them up and take them to your local centre or bring them into here, and we'll be happy to...
If they're bringing them into here, they need our address, don't they?
yeah, they can call us. Contact
Contact
us. The number is...
07 5665 6063, Monday to Thursday.
Beautiful
Business
radio
hours.
voice.
Mhm.
Love it.
If
All right.
you need family support, it's 0481 844 555.
Very good. And
Okay.
yeah, guys, honestly, if you're a
yes.
family out there and
Yes.
you've got a loved one that's in addiction,
Mm.
you know, my heart goes out to you because I know how difficult and painful that can be. But you know what, Leanne, we have managed to work with families and get more and more of their loved ones into rehab and into recovery. Families need tools. You know, it's really difficult when you love somebody and you don't want to see them hurting, but you can't enable them.
Yeah.
So we can give you some tools and some guidance on how you can best help your loved ones through peer support and trained professionals. So we have a pool of clinical team who are counsellors and psychologists. Oh, by the way, we're looking for a social worker. That
Fully qualified.
yes, fully qualified social worker that can, you know, give us half a day, a fortnight. You know, we just need a little bit of support
In the
that
Gold Coast
area on the
office.
Gold Coast head office. Yeah. So if you know of a social worker or you are a social worker and you want to give back in any area, because it's by giving that we actually receive. So if you want to give back, please give us a call. We're looking for you. And the number is 07 5665 6063.
Well done. Well said. Shout out time.
Okay.
We've got people from New Zealand watching.
Yay!
Hey, bro. You're
Awesome.
taking the time from the sheep, huh? You're
Yo,
watching.
bro.
Hey, bro.
Is that Brandon? Brendan?
It's Brendan.
Brendan,
Yeah.
hi,
Hey,
Brendan.
Brendan from P Ministry New Zealand.
Yeah, they do amazing work, and we
Share
are
it, Brendan.
going to be partnering with them.
Yay.
We're going to be coming down, having a chat, and seeing how we can help
Yes.
the P Ministry also when we do start our team.
So what would we call it over there? It wouldn't be anti-ice. It'd be anti-P.
NTP?
Anti-P.
No,
Australia, no, New Zealand.
Aotearoa.
I don't know.
Aotearoa.
Aotearoa. Sounds like you're speaking Greek, mate.
Anti.
Aotearoa
Ice
anti-ice campaign. Oh,
It's
Aotearoa.
not Australian. It's
It's
Aotearoa.
Aotearoa
Aotearoa is
anti-ice
another
or
word
anti-P.
for New Zealand.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's okay. It's right. Okay.
And I can't wait. I can't wait to see New Zealand.
Okay, we're
Is that right?
waffling.
Did I say that right?
We're waffling. Oh, I've never been
Come
to
on.
New Zealand, bro. Anyway, do students show Central Queensland testimony footage?
Oh yeah.
Whoa, this is
Mm.
forums that we did last year or
Yes.
the year before.
Well, not only forums. We went out to Central Queensland,
Yeah.
and the people in the community got us out there, and we did 5 community forums in 5 days, and we educated in 5 towns over those days. So during the day, we were educating in schools. At
Yep.
night, we were doing forums for the community
Wow.
and outreach in the community and providing
hard work.
training. Tanya and Nat. Love you guys, you know, thank you so much. They helped us a lot roll this out, and it was fantastic, and we do have some footage of that.
5-minute testimonial footage. So guys,
Alright.
we're going to put that on.
Awesome.
Our wonderful producer. I'm having fun doing this tonight. It's awesome.
It's a bit upbeat.
It is upbeat. Sometimes you've got to
Ready?
Yeah,
Okay,
ready to go.
put it on. Music.
today we've got Lily McIntosh, Blackwell Tambo Regional Council youth worker, and recently we had a anti-ice campaign travelling through the Central West, and just asked Lily what she thought of the presentations.
Yeah, hi, thank you. No, they came to Blackwell. I actually got to the Blackwell State School, so I popped in there when the students were listening. I actually saw them really hooked in on what they were saying. They were asking some beautiful questions. The lady that did it, sorry, I've forgotten her name. Andrea, that's it. Yeah, she had addiction there, and she got off it for 4 or 5 years. And I just found it really, it was great to hear it from someone that's been through it. And she was very open. The kids were even asking, I remember one stage, they were asking actually how did they get off it? How did she get off that addiction? And that was just, and she was able to answer it, and you could tell it was from her heart. And I think the kids would really respond well to that. Although I know I got a lot out of that myself as a youth officer, but really the young people I think would have as well, for sure. It was very beneficial. I was sorry I couldn't make the afternoon session. But yeah, no, it sounded very good. Even just interesting facts as well. We learnt, they put it on the presentation of how it affects your mind and your brain. I really found that intriguing. So it was really beneficial. I think it really hit home for a lot of people, I hope. So I found it wonderful. And
Lily, do you think the community, their response to it, have you heard any remarks?
I heard people did. Well, there was, how many you had that night? I heard that some of the parents thought it was really interesting. We've heard some good feedback there, definitely. I think it is crucial to have people that have been through it and them coming to say it, because it actually means a lot. I knew one lady, she just walked up and hugged her at the end of Andrea because she felt for her. I think it is needed, and more of it, if we can. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm with Peter from Blackwell. He lives and works in Blackwell, and went to our ice awareness presentation last week. What did you think about it, Pete?
Yeah, no, Dave, it was quite interesting and enjoyable. It was one. It wasn't a dragged old thing, but opened my eyes to a few things, but concreted a few other things that I've experienced and whatnot. And then, as I said, where it comes to it, it's like get in the community and get it out there. And then prevention is hell better than cure any day.
Yeah. And good information for young people, Pete?
Yeah, I would say so. It's hard for me to interpret because I'm not that young, so I'm not in that wavelength. But I'd say it was clear, and it was bold, so you wouldn't ask for any better, I don't think.
And do more for communities, you think? More awareness nights like that?
It wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt, sorry. It definitely wouldn't hurt. Because a lot of things is people here have never left the community. So they don't know what the real world's really like. They know the boundary of Blackwell and Tambo and Barkey, but that's about all.
Yep.
They don't experience the real world. And then the youth are seeing it a lot quicker, the internet's spreading it a hell of a lot faster, having mates where they've never had mates before, or on a click of a button.
Yep. Well, thanks for your time today, Pete, and thanks for your time.
No worries, Dave. Anytime.
Right, with me today, John Turlin, who lives and works in Blackwell. Recently went to the Ice Awareness Night. Turlo, what did you think of the Ice Awareness Night?
Yeah, it was pretty good night with the speakers that they had there, and just the in-depth that they went to, especially the ex-addicts and that sort of stuff who, went through how easy it was just trying it once and how they got hooked and wrecked their life.
Did it surprise you, when you've seen the presenters and some of their backgrounds are quite successful and how easily they did get hooked?
Yeah, that's right, mate. Like going from a millionaire to have not owning a thing within 5 years just by touching it once. So, yep.
And living in small communities out here, we all look out for one another. Do you think it's the right thing to do out here?
Oh, definitely, mate. Should be more of it, and I think next time hopefully we can be a part in getting sporting clubs and other groups, not just a one night thing. Like try and get everyone involved, mate, because I think it's something everyone should see and be aware of the impacts it can have on our little towns.
That's a great point. Like being involved in footy and the footy clubs, we can play our part there.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I think, but again, it's something everyone should see and just aware of what it can do to us.
thanks for your time today, Turlo.
No worries, mate. Cheers. Bye.
I just think that the presentation that you've done today was absolutely inspiring, but the thing that's most inspiring is that someone like you can come and give that absolutely powerful message to our children and to our families. Absolutely inspiring, and you're an inspiration to us all. Fantastic.
Two. That's back on.
And that was an amazing walk or trip down in Barcaldine, Blackall. Let me see if I can remember all the towns we went to.
Barcaldine.
Yeah, Barcaldine, Blackall.
That's all I remember.
Oh my
I wasn't there
goodness.
with you.
Winton. Okay, I remember 3 out of 5. Okay?
That's not too bad. That's pretty good.
But you know
That's
what?
pretty good.
I mean, I was out and about.
Yes.
In central Queensland, but you and Brad hit the streets.
Guess what?
And you were out and about.
She hasn't seen it yet.
I haven't even seen it. So they've prepared an out and about AAIC, let's talk about ICE, hit the streets. They hit the streets and
Taking
they're
it
talking
to the
people.
streets.
There's even a song for it.
Taking
Go
it
figure.
to the
You know what?
streets.
And they hit the streets asking people what they thought about lived experience education and
Yeah.
about the work that we do. So I'm really, really keen to see what's going
Before
on, what
you
you
do
guys
that-
are up to. I'm worried too because I haven't even seen it. So go on, Brad.
No, before you do that, Brad, I wish we had a split screen. We should have organised it a bit better so that you guys could see the look on Andrea's face when she
What
watches
have they
this.
done?
And it's been nice knowing you. I've been enjoying my time with AAIC. Anybody need a care coordinator?
Call
I'm free.
Leanne directly.
No, seriously, guys, it was
On another
it was
number.
really good. No. It was really good to be out there, and we're going to
Yeah.
do it a little bit more now that Brad's come.
I want to come too. That's not fair. They did it without
and
me.
Interstate want to come. I'll be talking to Marie. Hi, Marie, if you're watching from Adelaide and the Adelaide team. Show them how they can do it. But you know, really, to get it done expertly well, you need a clone of Brad.
Yeah, can't have him. Sorry.
No, you cannot have
They
him.
keep
We've
it
got
in.
him here.
But they can hit the
Priceless.
streets, and
Yes,
maybe
they can.
you know, but they can't. They can't obviously do. I can imagine what you guys have been up to.
Oh.
Can we show it? Come on,
Oh,
come
this
on,
is
come
keen,
on.
we're keen. Okay, let's show out and about on the streets. Here we go. How do you get a t-shirt? Go to our... Okay, I'm with Gabby, Hannah and Sarah.
Nadia, Izzy, and Annie. I'm Evie.
Evie,
Jasmine.
Jasmine,
Costa.
Alyssa and
Jack.
This is Lily.
Adrian.
Casey.
on the streets of schoolies in Surfers. It's getting to gaga time. Anyway, I'm asking these girls what they know about ice. So girls, what do you know about the methamphetamine ice?
It's available in Australia. I know that. It can make people very violent. It's very addictive. I know it's really, really bad and people get seriously addicted to it. And I don't really know much. I would say the same. You can get seriously addicted. And it's like dangerous. You can get like really angry and aggressive, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know that much, honestly.
I just know it's really bad.
And it ruins people's lives.
I just know that it's one of the most popular drugs in Australia, I think.
Okay.
It's just not very good for you at all. It's highly addictive, and that's really about it.
I don't know a lot, but I know it's one of the worst drugs, so I know, like, definitely stay away from that.
Yeah, pretty much same.
Not much at all, sorry.
Absolutely nothing.
You just don't want to go there. You don't want to touch that shit.
It's a bad drug and can stuff your life up.
It's pretty messed up. Wouldn't go near it.
Very bad drug. Would not go near it at all.
I've just heard it's very dangerous. There's a lot of deaths resulting from it, and because it's cheap, there's just so many children that are using it.
It is highly deadly and highly addictive.
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
It's probably the worst drug that's going around at the moment, and a few of my friends have suffered the addiction quite badly.
And can you give me an example of what's happened to them?
They've just like lost all contact with their family, and they've like excluded themselves from everyone, sort of thing.
Yep. Do you know what chemicals ice are made of?
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
Nah.
If I was to tell you that it's actually laced with acids, acetone, Drano, things like that, look at the look on your face. Are you shocked at that?
I'm bloody shocked, to be honest with you.
If I was to tell you that these days, to get their clientele, they're lacing drugs like ecstasy and weed with ice, what do you say about that?
I'm not surprised at all.
No. Seriously?
It is. It is absolutely laced with ice, and that's how they get their customers. And with ice addiction, you only have to try it once and you can become fully addicted to it.
Jeez, you learn new things every day. Yeah, I'd believe that.
Yeah.
Been quite surprised though. Didn't know myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's why, especially in a place like schoolies,
It's
I
risky.
wouldn't like risk
Yeah.
something like that because
Yeah, that is disgusting. I'd never touch that shit in my life.
that's really scary.
Yeah, it's really dangerous. Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Would you put that in your body?
Nah.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you another question. Multiple choice, so it's not like school exam. Okay, if you had the opportunity at school to be educated on the dangers of ice addiction, do you prefer to be educated by A, just your teacher in the classroom, B, a police officer coming into the classroom, or C, somebody with lived experience on ice addiction? What would you prefer?
I think lived experience, because they can definitely show you what actually happens and they can tell their personal story rather than a police officer just saying, don't do it.
The first option would be someone who's had experience.
Definitely someone with lived experience.
Someone that's actually gone through it would probably be better, like how they recovered from it and stuff like that. Someone who's lived the experience.
All three. All the above.
Lived experience.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, the experience, definitely.
A mix of both.
The life experience.
Yeah, life experience,
Oh, I don't know about the teachers. I don't know if they can know enough.
Probably someone with lived experience.
And why do you say that?
I know, like they have a good example of what happens when you do it. Because they've been through it, they understand.
Just so that you can get information from someone who's actually had personal experience with it, maybe more accurately than anyone else can.
Because they'll tell you what it's done to them and what it's going to do to you if you do it.
Because it's first-hand knowledge of what's happened to them, so prefer to learn off that.
Because they know what it feels like no one else does, because they've done it.
You should actually speak to people who have actually done it, been through it, and they come out good.
The people that have actually experienced it probably know what's wrong with it.
You feel it's more legitimate.
Yeah, more personal, they know.
Yeah. It's more of a shock
Because it hits home, teachers don't get through to kids.
Don't make it personal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if it's teachers don't really know,
yeah.
They can just only assume.
Yeah. Well, you enjoy schoolies and you stay safe. Okay, thank you. Bye. Thank you very much for your time, Costa. You have a great night and stay safe, all right? You go home safely to your mums and dads. Say hi to your mum.
Hi, Mum.
Okay, thank you for your time and you enjoy yourselves and stay safe and put a hand over your glasses if you're drinking at clubs.
we do.
Be very
Yeah,
careful.
Thank
Okay,
you.
take care, girls. Bye-bye. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And you stay safe. You get home and give your mum and dad a cuddle.
I will.
No worries, all right? And just careful what you drink.
Stay safe, kids.
So thank you for your time and stay safe, okay?
You too, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. You have a great night and stay safe. And do not accept anything from anyone in the nightclubs, okay? Yes. Thank you. And thank you. Say bye. What's her name again? Lily. Lily. Bye-bye, Lily. You ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Not even once!
Okay, one more time, just in case. Okay, enjoy the night and happy Christmas. There you go. Back to you, Andre. I think I stuffed that one. tears welling up in Andrea's eyes.
That was just amazing, and that is the kind of stuff that we're hearing out there. But you guys just put it together in such a professional way, and really got down to what was really important. You know, our youth want to hear from people.
Oh, I'm going to turn the volume off.
From people, we love you, and face at the end. From people who have had lived experience, have managed to come out of addiction, and can relay and have an open conversation with your students out there, and really warn them about that journey. And you know, most people that embark in ice addiction don't come out. So. Or don't come out unscarred, yeah? So we want to get to the kids before it's too late. But Brad and Leanne, you guys did an amazing job. Honestly, I'm just blown away. What a professional video.
Yeah.
And you're natural. You're a natural at interviews. We're going to do this again. I'm coming next time. And again, if you have a video, if you have some filming that you need done, Extreme Live are the people to do that. So,
we'll put your website up. Oh my gosh, he's shot. Look at this. He's got us on
That's Leanne's face. I love it. That's so good. Oh
I know it's a dark, dark world down there, down the ice world. But you know what? If you don't laugh, you cry. And what we're doing is saving lives, and it's grace. You know, everybody deserves another chance. And I'm getting a bit emotional here because those kids I spoke to out there, seriously, if you're one of them watching, I do hope you stay safe. I hear time and time again of kids experimenting, and recently you hear it on the news nearly every night. There's somebody, you know, getting overdosed with, and you know, these things, as we said, that what they're laced with, and the shock. Did you see the shock value on their faces when I explained to them that it's laced with these Drano and poisons, and you know, and even the mothers that I interviewed out there were totally shocked. You know?
Absolutely, and most people are, Leanne. And the thing is, like I speak to a lot of people about what we do, and they say, oh yes, I've heard about this ice is terrible. And I say, okay, I have a question for you out there, if you're viewing this. What do you actually know? Like, if you haven't been through ice addiction, what do you know about ice? Yeah. Do you know what it looks like? Yeah. Do you know the different forms it comes in? Do you know what the names? Do you know what it does to the brain inside the body and your kidneys and your liver? Do you know that it comes in different colours and different formats, and you can take it in different ways? You can smoke it, you can inject it, you can put it in water, there's so many, you can snort it, you know, it comes in a powder, in a rock form, in yellow, in pink, and even blue. It comes in lolly forms. It's being laced, marijuana's being laced, and ecstasy pills being cut with ice.
You know what? I was talking to Anthea, and hi Anthea if you're watching out there in Melbourne, and she was filling me in that the latest one is there's a concoction that in the process of their manufacturing ice, they've come across what's called monkey dust.
Yes,
Is out on the street at the moment. Now she just give me that it's ICOP. I was so properly covered the name. I can't even pronounce the medical term, but the slang term, street term for it is monkey dust.
Yeah.
And it's only a part form of ice.
Yes.
God knows what's in that. Yeah. And
it's terrible.
It's just killing kids and causing zombies out there, you know. And what we want to do is educate. We want to cut off the demand, which will lower the supply.
That's right. That's right.
You know,
so if we can reduce demand, we reduce production.
Absolutely.
And we owe it to our next generation to get out in front of them and really expose it for what it is. You know, there's some people out there, you know, who are professionals in the industry, and they claim, you know, if you've taken ice and you've been on ice, it's okay, just get plenty of sleep, drink a lot of water, and have, you know, 3 cognitive behaviour therapy sessions, and you'll be right. Like, this is what our professional you know, industry and what's actually being run out there by some of these professionals. I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. Okay, and you know, they need to know the truth, and we can again and again bring more and more lived experience people, and they'll tell you the same thing. That's a lie. It entraps you quickly. It hijacks your frontal lobe of your brain, and very, very quickly you are spiraling out of control because you can't think for yourself anymore. I know, I've been there. So you know, unless people have actually been there, do they understand the entrapment that it is? And we owe it to the next I see these youths, you know, in schools, on the streets that you were interviewing, Leanne, and I'm like, they have no idea. You know, they really don't. We can say, don't do drugs. We're not here to tell them not to do drugs.
We're here.
And that's our opening line, you know. We go into classrooms, kids, we're not here to tell you don't do drugs. I'm not your teacher, I'm not your parent, I'm not even here to tell you don't do it. But I'm going to show you some stuff that I wish was shown to me. And if I would have made different choices, you know, having known what the outcome was going to be, you know, and the long-term effects and damages to your life and your body, I would have made some very different choices. But we owe it to them to expose it for the truth. Yeah.
And you know what? At this point, if you're a parent of, an auntie, an uncle, a loved one of in some way, shape or form, you can call our family support hotline. You'll have the privilege and honour of speaking to moi. And the number is 0481 844 555. So 0481 844 555, and I can get you on board with a loved one, a family member who has experienced their children going through it, and they're at the other side of it.
They've
We've got
also
some
had
great
training
family support.
to be able to provide you some tools. So.
Absolutely, they've got training, and we put you on the tripod system of support. So if you want to know more about that, just give us a ring and I can explain that to you.
Before we move on, Leanne, if whoever's watching out there, if you have any questions, please pop them up, because you know we want to answer as much questions as we can while we're on the show. Because after today, the next week, moving forward for the rest of the year, we'll be doing live interviews with people who have gone through ice addiction, and also some people that run rehabs and who have also had addiction issues. So if you have any questions today about what we do, or anything at all, please pop them up on your screen. We do have Leanne's computer here, and we'll be able to have a look and answer your questions. So. And share this post on your Facebook, or with people that you know that are in addiction. So when we have our YouTube, we've got a YouTube channel, and there's there's many stories there, many interviews there. Share one of those with somebody that you love.
Because it's a light at the end of the tunnel for them, and it ain't no train. But listen, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Mel, my cousin Mel Waters, watching, and Leanne Marie Kidcuff.
Yeah,
I hope I said that, Leanne. And Joanne and Brent. Brent Boardman is one of our wonderful sponsors.
Brent is one of our sponsors for, he's a brand ambassador sponsor for our Neo brand. So I'm going to launch that next week, because I want to be able to share some info about his company, and I'm going to get a brief about why he chose to help. So yeah, we'll be launching that when we'll put in all the full details. But Brent is helping us to be able to launch, because we need to order the t-shirts and the caps and all the brand, and we'll be distributing them in gyms. So if you have a gym, give us a yell, message us on Facebook, or if you know somebody that has a gym.
At this point in the program, Andre, I just want to honour you, because you do a heck of a lot of work. You were honouring me earlier, but right now there's a reason why I want to say this. This girl has been through hell and back with her own addiction, and everyone knows her story. If you don't, you look on our website and you'll hear it. This woman goes out and about, and sometimes she doesn't get home till late in the night. And we're looking at her health this year. She's looking after her health a little bit more, because I feel that if you take a little bit more time off, you can get more done, because you can get that strength and energy to do that. And one of the things we're doing this year is we're giving Andre a little bit of a break on live stream, and we're thanking the Adelaide team and James Watson. I hope you're watching, matey. You're helping with our programs this year, and he'll be doing some programs as well to help us. I think he might be doing one next week, because we've got the training.
Anthea is too.
Anthea from Melbourne. That is fantastic. You know what? We love to share the love at AAIC, and that's what it is. No one is above anybody else. We're all equal. We work as a team.
A family.
A family, absolutely. We are totally a family, and I hear that time and time again when people ring in needing help, that they feel we don't want them to fall between the cracks. My usual thing to them is, I say, if you haven't heard from someone within 24, 48 hours, please call us back, because there's no way. We're not a government facility. We're not a government agency that's going to throw you from this pillar to that post.
We care.
We care so much. And basically, so we're giving some time off for Andre to have a little bit more time off this year. So
only from the show.
Only from the show.
Every couple of weeks.
Every couple of weeks. So it'll be. So I want to welcome on board Anthea as well as James, who'll be doing some of the live streams and interviewing some wonderful guests this year. So
and they are guns, man. They've been through
guns.
lived experience. They've come out the other side.
Yes,
they've
they
got
have.
hearts, massive hearts, and they really have a heart to help people out there. And yeah, Anthony's been doing a lot of research about things that you can drink and vitamins and how to get your body healthy again, because you got to you got to get that out of your body,
Yes,
all the drugs
absolutely.
and how you can help boost up your immune system and your energy and help also with some dopamine production. So she's been doing a lot of research on this stuff, and I'm like, oh, Anthony, you have to share this on our live stream because it's so important, to the krill oil and the vital greens and what you can eat to help boost your energy.
Excellent.
And get back on track.
Can I ask you a favour?
Yeah.
Can you turn to your left, and underneath the turn your rubbish into donation is something we need, because we've only got 5 minutes to go. So guys, any questions out there, now's your time to put them up. But this, can everyone see this? We've got a fantastic event coming up on the 9th of March. Do you want to talk about it, Andrea? Hey, Andrea. Hey. Would you like a carrot?
Yeah, great. Guys, we are having an AAIC race day at the Turf Club on the 9th of March. Thanks to KB Supply, Brett and Sean and Chrissy and Chrissy's mum.
Helga?
Helga, that's it.
Yes,
Sorry, my memory's not as...
She's got a lot of bread, that girl.
She's awesome, man.
Helga.
Oh, stop it, Leanne.
Sorry, Helga.
These guys have just tirelessly come beside us and supported us, and KB Supplies have been amazing. They make workwear gear, so so they produce clothing and materials for workwear. Uniforms and things like that. So they do embroidering on workwear embroidery and stuff, and they do a lot of things. So check them out, KB Supplies, and these guys are putting together a race day at the Turf Club alongside AAIC, and we have a few. I can't announce them at the moment, but I will be announcing a few celebrity ambassadors. One of our celebrity ambassadors, Kevin Campion, will be joining us, and he's looking at bringing a superstar in the NRL on the day. We also have a couple of
bit of eye candy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're all amazing, beautiful-hearted people. We have some sponsors coming on board for the race day. So we've got Mel Heron, and we have Bisley and Bata and a few other...
Bata shoes, that is.
Marriott's just come on board as well.
Marriott Hotels.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, guys.
And we've got some celebrities. So we've got some jockeys. Jason Maskill, who is a former ice addict and has managed to get his life back. And his career back on track, and he will be one of our guests there. He will be racing in the AAIC race.
Yeah, we've got the AAIC Cup.
We do.
Could you imagine? And there goes Andrea on the horse running first, and then comes Leanne pulling her up and telling her to settle down and do that.
But Jason will be racing, and he'll be wearing an AAIC silk.
And
yay! There's a corporate box there. So if you want to go, I'm going to be putting an event up on our Facebook, but if you want to go and get a ticket to this, it's $185 a ticket. It's a smorgasbord in a corporate box, and all the drinks and everything together. And you'll be rubbing shoulders with Jason Maskill and Tony Allen as well.
Wow.
Tony
Allen?
Yeah, absolutely. He won Melbourne Cup years back. He also went through ice addiction. He's an awesome person. I've been speaking to both of these amazing guys. Thank you to the Marriott for sponsoring their stay while they are here, and that's for the 9th of March.
Yes.
Now, that's the Saturday, right? So it's going to be a great day. We're going to be having lots of fun. But on the Friday, we're going to have a special fundraising event. So we're going to have auctions, we're going to have raffles, we're going to have these celebrity ambassadors. We've got Brad Vicali. Now, I don't know if you know, Brad Vicali is the ref of the century. You know, he refs all the boxing internationally.
Wow.
Amazing,
In this
beautiful
corner,
person.
we have at 50 kilos.
He's amazing. And he's been talking to Jeff Horn, and we're crossing fingers that he's coming on board to support.
Let out?
Maybe he's watching and he's going to go, I'm going to. No, we're asking and pleading, will you come and to the event and come on board as an AAIC ambassador in the field? So, so far we have Jason Maskill, Tony Owen, Brad Vicali, Kevin Campion. We're talking to Jeff Horn. We're talking to Jonathan Thurston. We're putting it out there, guys. If you know any celebrities that want to come on board, and you're gonna be able to take photos with them at a cost. It's a fundraiser, okay? Yes. So we're gonna and they'll be able to sign some stuff for you. So it's going to be an amazing day or an amazing night. And we're
Are you going to sing?
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe on the Friday.
I reckon if we get people, come on people, we need to put up a petition. Where you want Andrea to sing? Where you want Andrea to sing?
CD there?
Yeah, can you pass this?
You can actually hear me sing on the CD.
Yes,
we will be selling merch.
At the cup, you need to sing.
Thank you. No, we will be selling merchandise, and you can purchase a CD.
Yay.
On the day at the race day at the Show Club.
Yes.
And it will have Neo t-shirts and our caps. And
so looking
we'll
forward to
have wristbands, and we've got a special release just for that day.
Oh, just for the day.
Yeah, we've got stubby coolers. Coke can coolers.
No, coolers are holders.
Holders. Oh, okay.
Stubby holders.
But they keep them cool.
Oh, yeah, kinda.
They do.
Yeah, they do. They keep them cool. They got the anyway.
So you can purchase this on our shop, okay? You can purchase all our merchandise on our shop. Everything that we're selling, guys, is 100% profits go back to helping us do what we do. So it's a non-for-profit charity, and there's nobody's making money out of these.
No,
we're just
goes
covering our
straight
costs.
to AAIC.
And thanks to KB Supplies also for doing the same with all our
yeah.
merch. They've been amazing.
Absolutely amazing. So we've only got a couple of minutes left, guys.
Just don't forget, 9th of March, put in your calendars, and if you want to get tickets, please call us at the office, and we can give you the details
Office
on
number,
how
please,
you can how you can get tickets for that. And it's 07566566063. It's going to be a fun day. I look forward to seeing you there.
Absolutely. And don't forget, for Queensland people, the other sheet, collect your bottles and cans, and take your lids off the bottles too, mates. And there's an ID. If you need to know more information about that, just give us a call at the office and we can fill you in on that.
Upcoming events.
Upcoming events. We did the race day. Oh, we thanked Heenies.
Yep.
Oh, mate.
And
this lady thought we weren't going to be able to cover an hour tonight. How do you think we went?
I'm like, Holly-Ann, you won't be able to talk that long. I won't be able to talk that long.
On.
We had so much to talk about. Yeah,
we could still talk. We could talk the legs off the racehorses.
Army.
Army.
Yes.
Army.
Guys, here's your opportunity, okay? We're going to close very shortly, and it's going to be an amazing year. So every 7 p.m. every Thursday night we do the show, but we work tirelessly day after day and night after night sometimes, helping people out there. And the only way that we can continue doing what we're doing is with your help. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we still have to cover costs,
Yes.
and it's been it's been difficult over Christmas because we haven't had many workshops going out. And so here's your opportunity to sow into what we do. Okay, every $10 helps us get the message across to another. It's not funny, Leah.
Oh, sorry.
This is a serious matter.
It is. It is. But donate.
She's funny though. She's funny. I know. Guys, donate now. You can join the army. Okay, and some things you can do in the army. By joining the army, you can sign a petition that we're taking to government, saying that we need this education throughout our nation. The next step, you can you can donate.
Yes.
And what are you doing?
I'm just smiling because it's a camera's on and I've got to smile.
She's doing something. Every $10 helps to educate another youth, and you can sow into what we do to keep what we're doing happening, and also to help us expand into other areas. So. Two things: join the army today, and Brad's going to put forward the link there. It's just one click. Yeah, any tax deductible donation from $5, $10 a month, continued support we would be very, very grateful for, because every month we have to pay rent, and every month we have to pay internet and phones and so forth.
We certainly do.
Provide training material for people in communities. So here's your opportunity to sow, guys. We're really, really grateful to be able to be of service and to be able to do what we do and to be able to make a difference in people's lives, and you can be part of that by sewing into what we do.
Absolutely.
So you can do that on at the Army at AustralianAntiIceCampaign.org.au webpage, and Brad's
/AAIC-Army. Yeah,
cool.
Fantastic. And I want to thank Brad for doing an absolutely amazing job tonight.
Amazing! Yay! Really good. That was just, you guys blew me away out of the street. So can we end the show with that funny face?
Oh yeah, can we do? No, not the funny face.
Oh,
I want to end with the girls doing the not even once.
Go the funny face.
Are you able to do that, Brad?
Yes.
Oh, beauty. Not the funny face. The girls.
The funny face. Do the funny face, guys. If you are entrapped in addiction, please give us a call. We would love to help you create a pathway into recovery, because recovery is worth it, you're worth it, and we care.
Yes, we do.
So get in touch with us.
And until next time.
Not even once.
Not even.
Ready?
Oh, well, try. Not even once.
I did it wrong. Not even once. I hope I did that right way, Pacey. Guys, good night.
Good night. God bless.
God bless.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look, here we go. Okay, one more time. Thank you. And thank you.
Say bye.
What's her name again?
Lily.
Lily. Bye-bye, Lily. You ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Not even once.
Okay, one more time, just in case. Okay, enjoy the night and happy Christmas. There you go. Back to you, Andre. I think I stuffed that one.